Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. And welcome to the swatching of my Dr. P.H. Martin's Hydrus 2 liquid watercolors. I thought I had lost this footage, and I did lose a great bit of it, but I have recovered what I could, and here is what's left. I do have it set kind of to high speed, but I also have a follow-up video because from this I went on to create the tags that I shared during Saturday Morning Makes yesterday morning, which was Saturday, April 5th. As I do this voiceover, it is Sunday, April 6th, and this video was actually recorded in January. Where it's been, I don't know, probably exactly where I put it. But just like the rest of my room, I couldn't find it. So here we are. I'm literally just shaking all these bottles up because the paint has separated and settled, and I'm shaking them up, getting them nice and mixed, squirting them out into my little palette, and also putting them in a rainbow order that they weren't in when they came to me. And that doesn't really matter. I know to most people it probably doesn't matter, but it just pleases my eye and it helps me find what I'm looking for. So here we go. We'll just finish this bit up and then we'll start the actual swatching. These colors are so bright and so vivid. I really, really like them. So the watercolor card I have is Fabriano. It suits what I'm doing just fine. Now on the Hydrus 1 set, when I swatched them out, I made a little grid and labeled everything. I did not do that on this one. I have done that again on the third set, and I'll be back with that one sooner than later. But on this one, I just dug right in. And this one's a little different. The first one is literally rainbow. This one kind of jumps, it just kind of jumps and it goes to like some of the more earthy tones. But we'll see that as well as we go. And those little stripey bits were the colors that I could not get to fit into that stripe where I was blending all the colors into each other. And here I just wanted to see how the colors would mix wet on wet, and I wanted to see how they might bloom in the wet water, in the water on the paper, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. That green's kind of getting carried away. But we are gonna carry on and work our way through it. Probably got a little bit too much water on my cardstock at this point. But the colors are so good, and I love to watch them bleed out like that. And then here's where the colors take a turn to that more earthy palette. Here's where I'm looking specifically at the earthy ones. There they go. So good. And then from here I decided that I wanted to just go ahead and fill in the whole panel. And that's where I'm at so far. And here again, I just wanted to play with the blue. Again, look at how they bloom and they spread. That's so much fun. It's like ice crystals. I think my creative lesson for this year is learning to stop, learning when to say when. And here I'm just holding it down because, you know, paper buckles, and I didn't want it to flow all out to the edges. I wanted it to continue doing whatever it was going to do organically. Alright folks, and that is where I stopped. But I will be back, like I said, sooner than later with kind of a follow-up to this video. So thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Nancy, the Hand is Candy, and I'm out.